Hello guys, welcome to another episode of All Football 1010. And today we'll be talking about the match Chelsea Arsenal. Arsenal was playing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and I can say that today is the very first time that I watched the match between Arsenal and Chelsea, and I came out and I'm like, okay, the Gunners they were very good. The Gunners were good, and not so many times we say this about an Arsenal team, because in the years gone by, Arsenal was always held for being the soft team. The spine is not good. Like when they're being attacked, when they come up to the big boys, they're not good enough. Like they always find themselves wandering in one way or the other. But looking at this match today, it was like Chelsea could not find a rhythm. Arsenal started the game from the back to the front. The goalkeeper Ramsdale playing with the defense line of Saliba, Gabriel Zizeco, and Benny Blanco, as I call him. White is another caliber of a player. So we just look at the whole team. Arsenal are showcasing something which so many people did not envisage, that during the course of a 13th or a 12th game, Arsenal will be in with 11 wins, 1 draw, and just 1 defeat. It's like news to the ears of a lot of people, but as Gunners, we are all pumped, we are all high about it, because days like this don't come often. Being an Arsenal supporter over the years, days like this don't come often. You go to Stamford Bridge, you watch a match between Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal have 56 ball possession at the end of the day. They have 14 chances, even though they had just like 4 on target or something, and they scored the lone goal of the match. Chelsea, on their part, could barely stake a claim in the whole 90 minutes of the game. Chelsea were playing in bits and parts. You could not find them coming with the rhythm of play. But Arsenal, on the other hand, we know the Arsenal style. We know the team wants to play from the back. The team wants to control possession. They want to press the opponent. When you have the ball, they want to press you from the front. Gabriel Jesus, as I can say, he's not the most prolific of strikers, but what he does is he has a work rate which no one can say anything about. The guy presses from front. The guy starts the attack in all dimensions. If it's defending, he does it. He runs to the midfield, pick up the ball, try to put in 1 or 2. Like the guy was spraying nutmegs today. Like I could not even believe. So for me, Arsenal still have their doubters, and they are like, okay, can Arsenal go all through? It's not a moment for Gunners to be like, okay, the team will do it. We are sure, because City, for me, are the best team in the Premier League. City are the best team in the Premier League, and everyone understands and accepts that, because City are the team which every other person is going for, like the team to look up to. But Arsenal on the end are not doing bad. They have gone to one of the big boys, that's Chelsea. They've gone to Stamford Bridge, and they've claimed a point by getting all the 3 points back to the Emirates. If you look at the league table, Arsenal are top. And what most people said was like, okay, if Chelsea or if Arsenal was like in the game with Chelsea, can Arsenal go to Stamford Bridge and get a result? That's going to one of the elite teams in the Premier League and beating them in their own backyard. So that has been done. What next? When the league started and Arsenal played 12 games, won 11, drew 1, and had just the defeat, everyone is like, who have they played? Yes, now Arsenal they've played Tottenham, they've played Liverpool, they've played Chelsea, they've played Manchester United. We know all these teams have always been a problem to the Arsenal. But we see now that Arsenal are going toe to toe with these teams. They are like, okay, we have a claim to stake. We are a team, we're a functional unit. We are playing some good stuff, and everybody admires. All the pundits are out there saying, okay, I think now it's time. If you don't believe yet that Arsenal are going for the league. I will not be the one to tell you. I know so many people are still doubters, We are like, okay, let's see. Come January, the injuries. We know that the team is going to have a couple of injuries. Like Tomiyasu was a regular, but he had an injury. And who stepped in? Zinchenko. Zinchenko played today like an update even to Tomiyasu. But we forget that the past games, Tomiyasu was the one playing at left back. Even if Tomiyasu is not there during the midweek fixture, Tierney was playing. So many people feel that the team will not do it. Like I myself, I wasn't that confident when the league started. But looking at what the team has, what they have been able to achieve so far, I think that we should just now start looking at the fact that Arsenal are getting there. It's if we look at all the statistics, it's not easy to play 13 games in the Premier League and you win 11 of those games, you lose one and you have just one draw. Like, we always reckon that with the likes of the Liverpool, the Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool and the Manchester City of Pep Guardiola. But Arteta is up doing it. Arteta learned from the best. He learned from Pep Guardiola. Many people didn't believe the process. That's why I say in football too, these teams need to start understand the hierarchy. Need to start understand that once you give a manager the time, once you give them the time to be able to instill their philosophy, to be able to bring in their players, we could see a complete Arteta team playing. Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinez. We have everything which the team plays with that. They are playing for each other. Granit Xhaka is a whole different player on its own now. Like, once you look at Xhaka, what he does, so many people are asking, like, where was this Xhaka? So many people are accustomed with having this Xhaka play for the Switzerland national team. But now for people to see him doing it now in a national t-shirt, like, what can we say? We might have the doubters. We might have those who don't believe in the process. Now the process, they haven't achieved anything. But this might just be that season. They were top of the Europa League group. That's giving them the option not to have any of the boys dropping from the Champions League to have a head-to-head with them before going to the round of 16. They already gave themselves at least another hope to get to another stage. So we look at it, they are flying in the Premier League. The match with Chelsea today just made everyone again understand that Arsenal are not just there to play. If people didn't believe, now is the moment. Now is the moment. Arsenal have been to very, very tough grounds, For Arsenal to go to Stamford Bridge today and stake a claim, that's to show that they are silently going for the league. They will not say it because so many people don't want to be held like, okay, you said this and you were like, okay, we're going to win the league, we're going to do this, and come May, you don't get the league and you're like, okay, you said something which you didn't do. I think at the moment everyone needs to believe in what Arsenal is doing. The project is getting to that point where things are being achieved. Whatever you think about Arsenal, the match today with Chelsea, Aubameyang playing and having just 8 touches in a 90-minute game, that's something which no one can explain in detail, because he was just like, yes, Gunners, I'm back, I'm blue, nothing personal. We expected an Aubameyang who's going to be striking all fronts, but today nothing played for him. So if you're a Gunner, let me get what you think. Put your comments right below. Let me hear the positivity in the Gunners camp. Let me hear all the fans say that we are going for the league, and come May, we will do it if we believe. Because now I believe in this team. I would never have said this about an Arsenal team, but now I believe in this team. I think you Gunners should be proud about what Arteta is doing. We should be proud about the work Arteta is doing. We should be proud about our team. We should believe in Arsenal, because going to Stamford Bridge and getting this result today is an indication that Arsenal actually mean business. Come on, all you Gunners. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal.